I'm on the pier in Bar Harbor, Maine, and this is a lobster boat, just to show you what the inside of a lobster boat looks like. Thought you'd be interested. And I don't know if the season has begun yet. I think it's pretty soon, but when it gets real cold, that's when they apparently like to go out. But in this harbor, there are a lot of lobster boats docked, and the views are really spectacular. You can see the mountains in the distance. There's a very brisk wind today, and it's cold out here. I'll tell you, in the morning, about 10 in the morning, I'm waiting for my trail hike along the water at 10:45. But it's a very nice scene here. Okay, there is the Norwegian Gem at a mooring in Bar Harbor, and they're running a very efficient tender system, bringing people in by tender. And here you can see one of the ship's tenders bringing people in. It's a very efficient operation. They're even using local ferries to do this. You have 2,000 passengers on board. I'm waiting for my tour right now, and I've got about 25 minutes, so I'm looking around the Bar Harbor area here at the pier. This is an interesting structure, and I'm gonna get the title for you here. Bar Harbor Inn. Bar Harbor Inn looks like a nice place, and it looks right out over the harbor. There's our ship. A lot of people are now on the pier, and there are buses here, and they're departing on their various excursions. Now, in the harbor, there's some really nice looking sailboats. I'll try to show you some of them. Besides lobster boats, a lot of the boats are lobster boats, but you also have these beautiful sailboats in the harbor. I'm in Acadia National Park. We're on the trail hike along the ocean, and as you can see, this is the first stop, and it's absolutely beautiful, as you could see. Our tour guide is a young woman named Lisa.
So kind of a
Looking
good
forward
question,
to this.
Over here, and it was just, when did Acadia become a national park? So under Door, so George B. Door, you guys noticed that I pointed out the Door Mountain on our way out here. Now, one of our famous pioneers of this area, George B. Door, he's considered the father of Acadia National Park. He was given a great inheritance, and he thought that Mount Desert Island, and Bar Harbor specifically, would become overrun with people if he didn't do something drastic to preserve this area. So he, along with a couple other very wealthy individuals, the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, and a few others, kind of joined forces and started buying properties in this area and donating them in to the park. However, George B. Door is considered the father because he's the first guy to take the initiative and turn it into a national monument. So Sur de Mons is all due to George B. Door. And the reason he went national monument first is because with the national monument, all you need is your president's signature versus having to get Congress to pass everything as well. So he went national monument first, under Woodrow Wilson. So Woodrow Wilson passed this into being a national monument, and then eventually in 1919 we turned into a national park. And originally we were actually named Lafayette National Park, and eventually picked up the name Acadia National Park.
The rock you're looking at is granite. This is granite rock. There's a beautiful scene here. I'm out on a ledge here taking this. Really beautiful. Here's a shot of the group as they go through the trail, along the trail. Beautiful views of the Maine coastline. I'm at another point along the trail. Beautiful scenery, as you can see. There is a rock climber in the area. You can see right here. A lot of rock climbers like this area with the granite rock. But it's a really beautiful scene here. Very windy up here. That marker there in the water is a lobster trap. The lobster fishermen put these markers in. They have a trap. So I guess they're doing their fishing now. There is a sand beach here. This is their only sand beach in the Acadia Park. And in the summer, the water's in the 50s, but I'm told that, Lisa told us that when you're really hot, people go into that water, even if it's in the 50s. They go in there.
What was that? Yeah. I never noticed that before.
Here are more scenes as we continue our tour. It's quite windy up here right now. Another nice scene of the Maine coastline. Bar Harbor is on Mount Desert Island, and this Mount Desert Island area has a population of about 10,000 people. Here's another scene of this beautiful coastline. Hope you can hear the water crashing on the rocks. The group is gathering at this overlook, and we had to go down a steep trail, and we're going to have to go back up, but Lisa has gathered the group down here. Hold it, Lisa. Okay, what do you have to say, Lisa?
Just wanted to say hey to New York from Lisa Chalmo from Wisconsin, guiding in Montana, or in Maine. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
We're not in Montana anymore.
So,
Sometimes I say
thank
that
you.
still. Or go to Hawaii. So, have a couple different options.
You like being like in the tour industry?
I do, I love it.
You
I
like
love
that?
it.
You could easily be on a tour ship, I guess. And
You could. The only thing different about kind of running the cruise ships, you can't really go home at night.
that's a big drawback. You're away from your family and friends.
Yeah. So you know they're kind of confined to their smaller spaces where they're seen on deck. But you know it would be an interesting way to travel for sure. But I kind of like the independent travel.
I just went on again.
We were told people are spotting seals out here. I'll see if I can find one.
That's very
I'm on a harbor walk along the sea in Bar Harbor. It's about a mile long, and there are some homes here. These homes are facing the water, and the walk goes right by these homes. So I just wanted to show you some of the homes here along the water. And I'm going to move to the left just to show you what the view from their homes look like. This is the water right here. And this is what they look out on. I'm at the end of the shore walk or the harbor walk, and I wanted to show you these homes up in the hills there. They overlook the bay, and pretty nice place to live if you look. They're nestled up in that mountain. Like one home there. Must be some view from up there. Maybe 2 homes, okay. I'm going back to the village. I'm returning by way of the harbor walk, and there's a good shot of the ship from here, and I'm going to show you the ship, close-up of the ship, the Gem, NCL Gem. We've had a very good time on this ship. As I said, it's going to be going to dry dock soon for a complete overhaul, and we'll be ready by the Thanksgiving season for more passengers. I'm in the forward part there. I'm looking at the forward part. I'm on deck 10 and have a very nice room. Very happy with it. And to the left of the ship from where I am, this is the entrance to the harbor. As I said before, you take a tender into the harbor. We had lunch a while ago in the village. Very nice food. I had a crab cake sandwich and New England clam chowder, which was very good. And I'm going to head over to the Main Street to show you what the shops look like. I'm on Main Street in the village of Bar Harbor, and there are many small shops and restaurants along here. I was just in this Acadia shop, and the tourists flock here, and there's a lot of buying of souvenirs and things like that. And there are some side streets too, coming off of Maine, and basically that's it. It's a rather small village. They don't want any chain stores here because they would rather give the business to the locals. So one got in, a Subway, but that was grandfathered in, and our guide told us that the town fathers would really discourage any chains like McDonald's from coming in. The tides here run about 10 feet, so not as much as up north where we were in Canada, like the Bay of Fundy. They don't have anything like that. The further north you go, there's more dramatic changes. But we had lunch here at a nice place, and the village is quite walkable, and it's been a nice stay here. And one of the highlights of the trip, I would say, is coming to Bar Harbor, Maine, and seeing the beautiful Maine coastline.
moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and a reason to the wild outdoors. When the heart of the star-crossed boulder beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we've got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. All right, can you feel the love tonight? It's where you'll find your memories, wherever the wind may blow. As a family we will go. This is your moment, so live the life you earn, and we'll be right here for you when you return. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had the pleasure of working on ships for the past 10 years. I've worked on some bigger ships, some smaller ships, and some newer ships. You might ask the question, well, what's the difference right here on board the beautiful Norwegian Gem? Well, the difference, folks, would be 1,100 men and women, coming from about 64 different nationalities, coming together with one common goal, and that is to make sure that you will have that vacation like no vacation on earth. If you think about it, and the rest of the world will also do the same thing. Live, laugh, love, as we did for the past 6 days. Don't you think it will be a better world out there? I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, your Norwegian Gem family. We are a family, pride of the land and sea, and wherever you go, you'll find a home inside our memory. We are a family, and in our hearts you'll always be. To each your own life will allow. 'Cause you are Norwegian love. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the stage, we got your housekeeping team, we got your room for the stewardess, your bar staff, your restaurant staff, your chefs, and your cooks. There he is. Under the direction of my brother from another mother, your circular chef, L'Oreal. Another round of applause for L'Oreal. He's going home actually in New York to get reunited to his wife. We just received news that his wife just gave birth to their second baby. Gonna be quite a reunion because he's been working with us for the past 11 months. I don't know how we did it. And I know you love them. Give it up for your root swords and swords. Let's not forget the men and women working behind the scenes. How about for your deck and engine department?